Oh, this is, I gotta fix that. All right, it's okay for right now. Anyhow, hope everybody's doing well this evening. I'm a little later than I wanted to be, but that's okay.
So it seems like people these days.
What?
Because we're out there finding the necklace.
Yeah, and we didn't find it.
Yeah, but maybe do I have school tomorrow?
Yes.
Maybe at the bus stop tomorrow I might find it.
All right, we'll look for it.
Because you know I always run down there.
I know. We'll see if we can find it.
Yeah, so but we do have a while left tomorrow. Like, tomorrow, you could stay outside when it's nice and sunny. You could keep looking for the necklace. When I got home, me and you could look for the necklace. And I'm sure we may have found it while I was gone. Because in my day, it took long. Like, my beginnings, it was like a 6.
Hi, Adonis.
And a 5.
Okay, Avery, please go to sleep now.
Okay, but can I lay this way?
You could lay that way if you lay closer to this side, yeah.
Yeah, but he's over here and I don't want to get off the
Okay, you lay next to him.
because I'm just going to...
Yeah, put your head here. Yeah, that's fine. Summer, love. When it comes to love, slow and steady wins the race. Exploring your options could lead you to success. Got water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also may have an Aries coming in. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. T-Bet for tomorrow. For tomorrow, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you'll have choices and options around social activity. May get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life could be moving forward, and you're ready for it. Beautiful one for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Luck is changing for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Queen City for tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. With the Fool, you have a new journey that may be beginning, possibly with a Capricorn or water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be around tomorrow. Pure heart, money, career. Career looks slow, steady, but stable. Same with finances. Money's coming in, money's going out. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. It's kind of average between now and the end of October, but you should be able to make ends meet. Aries Sun, love. Aries Sun, you've got new beginnings on the horizon, possibly with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And then you also may have, could have a Libra around. Exploring your options leads you to success around love. If you're looking for a commitment, you may find yourself in one, possibly before the end of the year. Sagittarius comes up very strong around you. Exploring your options leads to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? You have money coming in, finances may be improving, and that may be making you happy. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You have the world at your feet. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Negativity is moving into the past. Life begins to come back into balance. Not bad. Emily, will Kay accept my invitation to meet? If I were to offer, he refused in 2019, saying he doesn't go out much. He's my former coworker. We've had regular 1-hour phone calls every month since 2018. Miss him. You know what? I think it's worth a shot. Yeah. You got a good shot. I think it's worth the, to giving it a try. Yeah, I think he will. Georgia, love. I used to meet in his office. Yeah, I think that you guys will wind up meeting up. Hi, Mel. Georgia, love. When it comes to love, you have success around growth, change, and transformation. Things may improve quickly or overnight. Communication may come in from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. That could lead to long-term potential. Possibly with, you got Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have choices and options around love. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Martesha, General. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. You may be feeling like life's moving forward and you're ready for it, or it's about time. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Nina, love. Exploring your options leads to success. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. Could be spending time with a Leo or possibly a Capricorn. New beginnings are on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, leave things that aren't working. Like any old energy or stagnant energy will move into the past and life will move forward. Why are you looking at me?
I just want to watch you.
Yeah, but it's time to go to sleep, Avery. Ashmal, will Rabia get a scholarship? I think she will get a scholarship, most likely. Emily, has Kay ever seen me as a romantic potential? Or what are his views on me now? I don't see romance here. I think he looked at you guys as friends. I think he thinks that you're a nice person, somebody who is happy, pleasant to be around, somebody who is smart, intelligent, confident, and independent. Cosmic, why has Keith stopped communicating with me? Because the relationship is out of balance and he finds it awkward. He's finding things awkward. Dakota, General. Slow and steady wins the race, but career could be moving forward. You have cause for celebration coming in when you set boundaries. Life may change for you for the better quickly when you get good news around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Nat, December general. You may have choices and options around social activity. You could have money coming in, and you may have like a wish that comes true. Feeling relief around life moving forward. Overall, it looks like a pleasant month. You may be planning travel. You could be taking time for like maybe taking time off, like time to yourself, and you should be feeling better compensated around work, school, or business. AA, general guidance for the week. Guidance for the week. Negativity moves into the past when you listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Overall, it looks like a pleasant week. Kind of uneventful, but pleasant. MR, my boss still hasn't told me I'm getting the promotion. I've been waiting. Wonder if there's a delay in telling me because maybe it's been pushed out. If so, how long will the delay be? Looks like it could be sometime in the month of October when the sun enters Scorpio. Maybe later in October. Yeah, it's coming. It's on the horizon. Lily, I'll come for permanent interview October 13th. Pretty nervous. Got good energy though. You have choices and options around things moving forward successfully. Explaining your wants and needs or your ideas for your future could lead you to success. New beginnings are on the horizon. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. It looks good. It looks good. Starfall, love. Making decisions that push life forward, cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. May have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life comes into balance and things begin to move forward with cause for celebration. You got the world at your feet. Life's moving forward. It's probably new energy coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Expressing your wants and needs around love is suggested. New love, general. New love, general. Something happens in the month of October that makes you happy. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You could be planning travel. And your luck is about to change for the better quickly. Mag, you work for the next 24. Over the next 24, you have a new journey that begins. You may get good news coming in, successes coming in. Could be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable financially. Expressing your wants and needs around work is suggested, but it should be a good day. Devin, what do you see that Shay is actually being loyal to me and wanting a relationship? I do think she wants a relationship, yeah. Yeah, she seems loyal. It looks like there's plenty of potential here. Kanchan, I've done a lot of studying for an exam, but it feels like I'm going in circles, more like when it's time to wrap it up, I feel like I haven't done enough. Yesterday, I realized suddenly anxiety creeps in, making me questioning myself and my decisions. I don't know what it is. It's not trusting myself, fear of my own expectations. Some advice. Slow and steady wins the race. So when your mind starts racing, try to disconnect from it. Find something else to do to take your mind off of it. All the stress isn't helping. You've done what you needed to do. You've prepared. Now it's like you can, all you can do now is take the test and see what happens. But it looks like you have success coming in. So I don't see any reason why you're so stressed out other than tests are stressful and the whole situation is you want to pass. But it looks like you're going to pass and life is going to move forward. You know, maybe stop and take a breath or disconnect when you start freaking out like that a little bit. Peach, will I be able to do the exchange if I call tonight or tomorrow? Most likely, I would try calling tonight. Alpha, will Friday's appointment be rescheduled because of David? Most likely, yes. Dee, what does Gemini think what I feel about his rude messages? May think that you're annoyed with him. Or like may feel like you're annoyed or pissed off or something. Yeah, is not taking it super serious. May feel like you're annoyed with him and he's like, okay, you know, what it is kind of a thing. He looks like he's kind of annoyed too.
Mom,
Yeah?
all the time I usually watch my iPad and you're always doing your live stream.
Yes, but it's late now. It's 10 o'clock. Usually I start my live stream much earlier.
Can I just like watch my iPad for a couple of minutes?
You got 10 minutes and then I want it shut off. Okay,
Almost
10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm going to tell you when you have to shut it off, okay? I'm timing it. Rimmel, General. Life could change for you for the better quickly and life is coming into balance. Maybe spending time with the Gemini. You've got disappointments heal and move into the past. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. You have a wish that comes true and old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Bacon, work for today, Tuesday for M Sagittarius. Work looks okay. It may be busy, but the hard work this person puts in, like, yeah, it gets acknowledged. There may be good news that comes in. There could be choices and options. The world is at this person's feet. Life is moving forward. Bacon, work for October. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success, and you have choices and options that come in around like work, school, or business. You've got the world at your feet, good news coming in, more money coming in. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around career. Life could be moving forward in October or sometime this fall. Susie T, the Capricorn, and he's been a little quiet. Things look a little slow, but there should be communication that comes in later this week, and then you're probably going to figure out like what next time you could see one another, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Girly, what does DS think of my follow-up text? He's a potential employer who messaged me last Monday, but I wasn't available because I was at work. I gave him my new availability in crickets. I think you're going to hear from him though, because you've got things changing for the better quickly with the Eight of Wands. Life is coming into balance, a little more financial stability coming in. Life is moving forward. I think you'll hear from him. I just think you haven't heard from him yet. Top Flight, what is the coincidence? Was it a coincidence I ran into Z or was it planned by others? Excuse me. I think it was a coincidence. Oh my goodness, I think I lost my spot. Tiffany, October reading. Could receive good news around work, school, or business. You may have money coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. An old wound heals and moves into the past. You may be feeling like Something nice is happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You should be feeling relief. You have the world at your feet. Like you may be coming to a point where you're feeling like in October, like, yeah, I can exhale for a moment. KK, will I pass my exams this week? The results are in 2 weeks. I think you are going to pass the exams, yes. Adrian, Sagittarius person next to me, how will his asthma turn out? Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure what you're asking. Brenda, general for tonight and tomorrow. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Brings life back into balance. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Lolly, update love for the rest of 25. When it comes to love, let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a wish may be coming true with, could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Lucinda, anything tarot wants me to know. Something is happening around work, school, or business that may make you happy, and you have choices and options coming in around social activity. You've got teamwork is favored, life is moving forward, and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. You may be planning travel. Jazz, do you see Samir getting in touch with me soon? No contact as of now. I'm not confident. I don't see communication on the immediate horizon. Bernard, she's good, but I'm getting a struggle here trying to get her to go to sleep. Maybe we shouldn't have given her that Sunday. We took her to the park, and then we took her to Wendy's. And, you know, she's got eyes bigger than her mouth. But, she ate half the hamburger. She ate 2 of the, like the chicken strips, and maybe half the fries, and then she finished the shake. And what she didn't eat, well, her dad ate the hamburger, and I gave one of the chicken strips to Cyrus. And he's so cute when you give it to him. Like he runs around like with it before he eats it, like what he's got. Anyway. Stargate, will my friend Jake enjoy the reading I did for him? Yeah, I think so. Dorella, is TL leaving his wife for me? I'm not confident that he's leaving his wife as of right now. Bernard, general reading. October, November 6th, my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. You're making decisions that push life forward. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Maybe spending time with a Gemini. Could be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Life moves forward and you're ready for it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lily, PayPal love for the rest of the year. Being guided by the divine, you could find yourself like moving forward towards a committed relationship before the end of this year. Exploring your options could lead you to success. You could have a Pisces, a Virgo, or an air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Now, it also could be that you're talking to somebody, you meet somebody else. There may be a couple of people that come in before you settle into the relationship. But ultimately, before the end of this year, you should find yourself with a committed relationship or about to begin a committed relationship. I'm going to say sometime between now and like the end of January, life is moving forward. I don't think that it's old energy. I think it's new energy coming in. Devaya, should I tell G that his worker is not as trustworthy as he thinks? Yeah, I think you could. Top flight, will I hear back from Stephanie? I spoke with her earlier. Yes, if not tonight, maybe you'll hear tomorrow, but it's quick. Communication comes in quick. Butterfly A, when is anything happening in my love life? A dead ends connections, just a while. Okay, let's see. Your love life could be moving forward before the end of the year. Your luck is changing. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, making decisions that could be pushing life forward. Maybe with a Leo, could have choices and options. You also have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's new opportunity coming in. Yes, zoomies. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's so cute. Mega love. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Success comes in. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and don't look back, and life moves forward. Pilates, love. May have choices and options that come in around love. You got fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a new journey that may be beginning with a Scorpio. You're no longer holding yourself back. Empress is bringing in love and money. Explore your options, leads to success. And don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Amy for the next 48 for Sunny. This person could have success coming in around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever they set their mind to. Money is coming in. Maybe spending time with a Scorpio. Negativity moves into the past and a wish comes true. Virta, General. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Maybe planning travel. Could be spending time with an Aries or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life comes into balance. Money comes in. Finances are improving. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Emily for the near future for Jane and me. Slow and steady wins the race, but something happens that makes you happy. Could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Communications coming in or picking up. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation is suggested, and there's a solution to a problem in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of October. Ruchi, next in love. When it comes to love, you've got choices and options, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. You could have a love offer coming in from water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. Stargate, what exactly will Jake think of the reading? Well, I'm not 100% sure that he's into this kind of stuff or he believes it. I don't know that it's his thing because it looks like he may find it to be interesting. It's not really my thing. It's kind of cool. I'm not really sure. It's like out of balance with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe kind of concerned that may take it with a grain of salt. May think that it's nice or interesting, but takes it with a grain of salt because I don't think it's something that he really believes in. Has he ever said that to you before? Kimon for tomorrow. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a Virgo. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. The disappointment heals and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relieved. Avery, it's time. And bring that to me. I want to see what you're looking at.
I was watching a game, Pill.
You're watching what?
A game. Someone playing a game called Pill, and it's a horror game. No horror games?
I don't want you watching this.
Okay.
Okay?
What can I watch?
I told you. You can watch
Can I watch
Bluey.
And
Yes,
Peppa
I don't want you
Pig?
watching anything that has people in it. Okay? Real people like this, I don't want you watching that. Only cartoons.
Or
Mickey Mouse
like-
Clubhouse is
Or
fine.
like, Georgie the Cockatoo, or...
Yes, those are fine.
Or Don't Do Birds.
Yes, that's fine. But now it's time to go to sleep.
Don't Do Kids. Or anything else.
Toko, why is Jay being so standoffish or short with me lately? Will he get out of this energy soon?
Just can I have a hug?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, good night. Go to sleep.
Okay.
So he could be picking up on that the energy is a little off. He may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, overworked, and tired. I think the energy will probably shift sometime in the middle of October. Stargate, he hasn't, but I had a feeling. Does Jake even like hearing from me? I think he likes hearing from you, but I think things are out of balance. And I would try to get things back into balance by not reaching out to him as much. Let him come to you a little bit more because the energy is kind of pushing the situation. So I don't know. Did he ask you for this reading or this was something that you just did for him? Amu, love and romance coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life could be moving forward with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have choices and options that are coming in around love, but you might need to disconnect from something that isn't working in order for life to move forward. Shah, October General. You could have new beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could have money coming in. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan.
You forgot a couple I could watch.
What did I forget?
You forgot a couple I could watch. Scooby-Doo and Flintstones.
Yes, but you don't ever want to watch those.
Yeah, but I might try to.
You have school tomorrow and it's getting late, so go to sleep, okay?
But Mom, at school sometimes at my preschool we used to watch stuff and I watch these like story thingies. Like there's some people that read books to us.
Yes,
Yeah.
but these weird people that are doing crazy things, disgusting things, I don't want you watching that.
But I'm watching these shorts, like no shorts like that go on over and over and over and they never stop.
Yeah. Emily is so hard looking for options or seeing other girls. I don't know that he's seeing anybody else, but it does look like there are issues in this relationship, or things are out of balance, or he's kind of pulling away from the connection. It looks like you're trying to hold on to something, or you're trying to make something happen, and he's kind of like, his energy is a little bit pulled back. Jasmine, love and romance for the month of October. I'm single. October looks a little bit slow. I don't see any big changes happening in October, but cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you could help life move forward before the end of this year. But new energy may come in that could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anything that's keeping you stuck or stagnant, cycles, anything that's not working, let it go in order for new energy to come in. I think it may be closer to the end of the year. October looks a little slow. I don't see all that much happening. Liz, for the next 24. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you have success coming in. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. You have choices and options that come in around social activity. You could have a wish come true. You may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may also reconnect with an old friend or run into someone you haven't seen in a while. Stargate, so you just did this reading for him and he didn't ask you for it. I would suggest not doing that. I wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do that again I wouldn't do that for anybody, because it's kind of a little bit of like invading somebody's privacy if they're not asking for it and you just give it. It could kind of come across as being manipulative. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's not asking you to do something and you just kind of do it, almost like you're telling them something that, especially if they're not into it, they may feel like it's a little bit manipulative. My suggestion would be not to give somebody a reading unless they've asked for it. But you could do whatever you want. I'm just saying that with him not really believing in this and his energy being pulled away and the Emperor in reverse, I'm afraid he's going to think that you're trying to manipulate him in some way.
Watch the number box.
Avery, you have to go to sleep right now. You can't watch anything right now.
Just send me,
in general, yes, you can.
But like the number box, they're always like free and you never need to pay, but like you just like talk into it and it's just a number box.
Yes, but not right now. You have to go to sleep, okay? Good night.
I just told you if I can watch it.
Yes, you could watch it.
Right now.
Right, but not right now.
Like they're actually like people, they're like some sort of box.
I know what they are. I've seen them. Okay, but good night.
Good night.
High Priestess, the donations went up to $3. It's okay, I'll answer it, but just so you know for next time. Will Nake offer me the customer service job? You got a good shot at getting it. Better than 70% chance, yes. Hi, Randy. Did I do M. Lourdes? I thought I did. No, maybe I didn't. Cinnamon, what's happening for me in the next 48? You may have money coming in. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. May have choices and options around social activity. And then somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Not bad. Stargate, that makes sense. Oh, you're welcome. I feel like sometimes it's best to leave Jake alone. Well, this is the thing. Things are out of balance between the two of you. The two of you aren't on the same page. And the way that it looks like you're trying to get something from him. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you're interested in him and you want a relationship with him and that's not what he's looking for. But the way that this reads is like you're contacting him or you're looking for like responses. And if he's not reaching out to you and putting the same amount into the relationship goes out of balance. So eventually what happens is it's one person that's constantly contacting the next person trying to get something, and that pushes the energy out of balance, and the other person's like, oh God, here's this person again. They keep reaching out. I'm not responding, but they keep reaching out. Now I'm not saying that's you, but the way the reading looks is like that may happen. Like the way it reads is like you're constantly trying to get something from him, make something happen, and he's just not participating in the relationship the same way, which if it doesn't stay balanced, it's going to disintegrate. So my suggestion would be that if he's not reaching out to you, pull your energy back, let him come to you a little bit more. Avery, right now you're starting to get on my last nerve. It's 10:30. It is time to go to bed. What is it that you need? You cannot sit down here. You have to go to bed. Good night. He looks at these updates, but I don't know what these updates are, but is he responding to them? See, the way that this reads is like somebody who is trying to, like you're trying to get something from him. It's not reading like this is mutual back and forth. It reads like you're trying to make something happen that's not happening on its own. And I don't know what these updates are, but if you're sending him something and something is lighting up, he's checking it because he's getting the notification. You see what I'm saying? But it's like it's out of balance. It doesn't look like he's responding, or he's, whatever you're doing to him, he's not putting in that same amount of effort. And that's why things are a little bit out of balance. Emily, can something romantic develop between me and the older Leo? It's possible. You got about a 33% chance. Yes, it's a little slow, but there's still a chance. Toka, love for October. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward in October. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe even fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Listen to your intuition. Toka, will the inspector show to my store tomorrow, or at least sometime this week? I just want him to come visit. Oh my God, so annoying when they do that, right? It's probably going to be sometime this week and you'll do fine. How about when they tell you they're coming and then they don't come? I've been through it. I get it. A Stargate is something that he would have to check. He wouldn't have received notifications since the updates are on Wattpad, the comments he just checks. But is he replying? Is this somebody who is replying and he's putting in as much effort into this relationship as you are? Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but the way this reads is that you're constantly sending him, and he very rarely is, without being prompted by you, reaching out and doing the same to you. That's the way that this reads. The way it reads is that you're trying to get something from him and he's not giving it. He's like, he kind of gives you the bare minimum. That's the way it reads. Now, if I'm wrong, but I don't see much happening here. It looks like I said, you're trying to get something from him, and there's not really all that much happening. Um, and Lourdes work for October. Life is coming into balance. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but you got some good news coming in October. You could have a cause for celebration come in around feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A wish comes true. Not bad. Maybe a little slow, but pretty good. Essence, if I move the last 2 orders to the morning, notifying them, of course, will it affect anything? Like, will I get angry emails or will it be fine? I've been working on orders since 12 and I'm tired now. I think you'll be okay. Monroe, how does Taurus woman feel about me? May find you to be somebody who is smart and intelligent, hardworking, successful, down to earth. Somebody who is strong, confident, and attractive. Pretty good. Maybe spontaneous and fun. Not bad. Yvette, did you send the questions over there or are you going to put them in the chat? Doll face for the next 48. Disappointments heal and move into the past and feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have money coming in, finances could be improving. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and life comes into balance. What about Macy? General reading. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. You have the world at your feet and you may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. Money comes in, finances improve, paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relieved. Not bad. Not bad. Even I'm looking on PayPal. Hang on. Oh, I don't see the questions here. Okay. I got the PayPal, but I don't see the questions. Adonis, my Wi-Fi sucks. I mean, we've had Wi-Fi problems all day today. Not here, I haven't, but when I was out before. Me and Vivi Aquarius, whatever pops up. In the car, right. You have communication that's on the horizon. Things are a little slow. Obviously, we know that. The Eight of Wands is in reverse, but success will come in. Slow and steady wins the race. I think that V may be feeling a little bit like, I fucked up. I fucked up. I don't know what to do, but there's going to be communication that comes in. And then after that, you know, I don't know how you're going to be feeling. You may be feeling a little bit like, you know, in my own time kind of a thing. Like you may feel like, oh, not that you're mad, but a little bit like knocked off kilter, like kind of tired of it, kind of tired of the games. And I wouldn't blame you at all. Ashanti, will Scorpio contact me in the next 48? Most likely. If for some reason they don't, you'll probably hear from them within the week. Yvette, Well, was AM serious about the things he was saying on our outing? He's over exaggerating. So I don't know what he was saying, but whatever he was saying, it's over exaggerated. Yes, there is truth to it, but he's taking it to the next level, so take it with a grain of salt. T for tomorrow. You might feel relief around finances improving. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Yvette, how will things be unfolding with AR from here on out? Set boundaries with this person and be clear about your wants and needs, because I don't know what they're saying to you, but they're not telling you the whole story, or they're half in, half out, or they're making things better. They're maybe making promises that they don't fulfill. It's like kind of a little bit looks like a roller coaster. Things grow, change, and transform, but then there may be a setback. If this is somebody that's been around a long time, I would be very cautious. If this is somebody that's new, I would give it a little bit of time, because it just may be that they just need time to kind of settle into the situation. But if this person's been around for a long time, I would say it's the same old scenario replaying over again. But it really depends where you guys are in this relationship or what you're both looking for. Because it kind of reads a little bit like good intentions, good promises, but they kind of go unfulfilled. Ruda, will my finances improve? May see an improvement in finances sometime between now and the end of the year. Got good news coming in around work, school, or business. New beginnings on the horizon, and a new journey may be beginning that could be bringing in more money. You let him know that you cared and he's not serious. Did he tell you he wasn't serious, or he wasn't looking for anything serious? Because it almost looks like the opposite. Like he's going to say that he's going to do something and he doesn't fulfill it. Or, well, I guess that could be disappointment. Did he say that he wasn't looking for anything serious? I'm curious. May, will Danny commit to me? What are his intentions? Don't see commitment here as of right now, but if this is a new relationship, I would give it time. The fear here around this situation is, it looks like you're eager to get a commitment, and it doesn't look like he's eager for commitment. It looks like he's just kind of going with the flow of things. When something like that happens, the energy of the relationship goes out of balance, and the person looking for the commitment builds a lot of resistance around the situation, and usually does not end up getting what they want, because the relationship goes out of balance. Once it's out of balance, it disintegrates. So my suggestion would be to pull your energy back and stop thinking so much about this. Find something else to do and kind of let him come to you more. I would forget about commitment for right now. It doesn't look as if, like, the way this reads is like, this is a relatively new connection. One person is like, it's like extreme. Like, I want a commitment. I want it now. I don't want to waste my time. But we're not there yet. So I can't give you the commitment until after I've fallen in love with you, after I know this is what I want. So, you know, like, we could talk until we're blue in the face, but if the feelings aren't there, like, you can't go out on a date with somebody on Tuesday and say, I want a committed relationship. I want to get married. This is what my intentions are. Because with we haven't gotten to that point yet. Like, that's the whole idea of dating, to see if we're going to get there. So the fear around this, the way it reads, is like you're 12 steps ahead of him. And when that happens, the energy of the relationship goes out of balance. And what usually happens is one person is like waiting with the phone in their hand for it to ring, and the other person has lost interest. That's why I'm saying it looks like it may be time to just pull your energy back a little bit or focus on something else. You know, like you can't say that you're wasting your time. Like if you've been dating this guy for 12 years and you're not married and marriage is important to you, then I would say you're wasting your time. But how long do you know this person? Because it looks like it's a new connection. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? You see, 2 months isn't that long. I mean, depending on how well you know each other, how often you see each other, how often you talk, how could you say in 2 months that you know that like you're wasting your time? Like the relationship hasn't even been established. Divine Cancer, energy update for Sonal and me, what's coming in and when. I don't see all that much happening here. It looks as if the two of you are not on the same page. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be suggested because it doesn't look like all that much is happening. Things look kind of stagnant. Ju Lopez, career for October. You may find something in the month of October. Life is moving forward and something may come in like out of the clear blue sky. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. I wouldn't be shocked if you found a job in October. Emily, why does Kay avoid people knowing we're maintaining a friendship since 2018? He even had a remark when I pulled away, but he never publicly showed it or liked any of my posts. He's single since then. Okay, so I don't understand, like, why do you need a public show of something or post to be liked? Like that doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that just may not be something that they do. Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm not sure if I'm understanding this question. Why does Kay avoid people knowing we're maintaining a friendship? So what people is he avoiding? And why does he have to publicly show anything or like posts? Like, what does that have to do with anything? I don't think I'm reading this right. Like, social media is the biggest like smoke and mirrors. So why is that important? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Why does Kay avoid people? Knowing we're maintaining a friendship since 2018. He'd even have a remark when I'd pull away, but he never publicly showed it or liked any of my posts. I'm not getting it. But why does he have to show interest to you, to your colleagues? Like, I don't understand. What does that have to do with your relationship with him? Like, he has to tell somebody else that you guys are friends? I'm not getting it. I don't understand. But that's your relationship with him. Why does he have to say anything about your relationship to colleagues? Like, what's personal between you and him should be kept between you and him. Why does he need to tell colleagues or like posts? Like, why does that mean anything to you? Because it doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding what you're asking. I'm not understanding. I don't think he's embarrassed to be seen with you. No, I don't think that that's what it is. What I think is that whatever you and him, your friendship with him, he kept it between you and him. Now, I don't know if that's because you work together or whatever the situation is, but it's like it was a personal thing. You guys were friends. You guys have been friends for a while. what happens on social media or how he treats other people is not really, it's like you can't go by that because you don't know how often somebody's on, how many times, sometimes I have friends, I don't even see their shit, and then all of a sudden they pop up on my page. Like, they maybe posted 5,000 pictures I didn't see before the one that I did see. So you can't go by any of that shit. Um, it's like you're looking to assign meaning to something that has no meaning. It's like, well, if we were friends, then he would like my picture. That's not true. It's not true. It's like what we assign, oh well, because I would like his picture, well then he should like mine. I mean, it just doesn't work like that. I would forget about all that stuff. I mean, it looks like the two of you are friends. It doesn't look like he's a big social person. He shows as the hermit. He may like his time alone, but that doesn't mean he doesn't care about your friendship. It's just who he is. A big public display of affection for you or anybody else, he's probably not that person. But I'm still not sure if I'm understanding the question correctly. He's not embarrassed to be seen with you. No, it's definitely not that. No, it's not that. Jasmine, is my friend Nick going to give me a gift for my birthday this week? I'm not convinced he's going to. Oh, thank you, Bright as Light. What is Elvira currently feeling and thinking about me? She looks a little disconnected. I don't know that she's thinking all that much. She may be disconnected or busy with something else. I mean, she may find things between, like, the two of you don't get along, and there just may be mutual discontent between the two of you. Things are out of balance, but she looks a little distant, which is good. Mandy, how can I ask? Oh, yeah, just put a question. You were in touch, but only over the phone. Okay. So what's wrong with that? Like, what do you think is missing? Oh, let me do the blue spirit cards. Six of Air, things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Ace of Earth, inflow of abundance, promising business venture, important documents or contracts. The Wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Mandy, who will be my next big love? Could have love coming in towards the end of this year or the beginning of next. It may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks as if it's new energy and it has long-term potential. But you're not moving backwards. Life is moving forward, so it's probably somebody who hasn't come in yet. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. You may also have an Aquarius around. Gabs, is the secret Linda McCall hiding have to do with me? She seems paranoid or to be avoiding me. I don't think she's hiding a secret that has anything to do with you. No, I don't think so. Emily, I want to see him. I really like him, but I won't take any of your time. Oh, I don't mind answering it. I'm just not sure if I'm answering it correctly. See, years ago, I worked with two of them, law of attraction coaches, and I don't remember what I was bent over, but I was bent over something. And the one woman said to me, she's like, people assign, like, what's important to somebody, we assign meaning to. So if I'm all about Facebook and everything I put up on Facebook is important to me, then in my head, it's like important to everyone. And if you don't like what I like, then I take that as a personal thing. But life doesn't really work like that. So I know that I was just talking about this with Avery's dad tonight because he fucked up. last week was one of his son's birthdays, and he it was the 24th, and he said, oh, he's like, oh, it's his birthday today. And I was like, his birthday was yesterday. And he's like, no, his birthday's today. And I'm like, I'm telling you, man, his birthday was yesterday. And he's like, no. And then he rattled off everybody's birthday. Um, and I'm like, are you sure? And he goes, no, now I'm not sure. I'm like, I'm telling you, it was yesterday. I sent him yesterday, happy birthday. So today I asked him, like, did we find out when the birthday was? He's like, yeah, you were right. And he's like, I feel like a dick. I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, my father last week or a couple of months ago, he asked me what my middle name was. I'm like, how do you not know my middle name? Like, first of all, I'm Italian, so every Italian girl's middle name is Marie. Well, everyone. It's like it's like 75% of us are named Marie. So right there, you should have had a guess. Anyway, so I said to him, I'm like, but you're like, if you get insulted because somebody forgot your birthday, it's because your birthday is important to you. So you would remember theirs because it's important to you. But if your birthday is not important to you, you may not pay attention. He thinks Avery's birthday's on the 11th. He always says it. And I'm like, it's the 10th. He's going to fuck it up. I know he is. I'll remind him, which is what I should have done. Another thing I have to do. But it's true. It's like, if these things aren't important to you, or, it's not that you don't love your kid, is that, you have a million things going on in your head. You have 4 birthdays to remember, plus everybody else's birthday you have to remember, plus bills that got to get paid and where I got to go next. And sometimes we get confused, or we forget, or whatever. It doesn't mean, forgetting somebody's birthday doesn't mean you don't love them. Not liking a picture doesn't mean that you're embarrassed of somebody. Liking a picture doesn't mean you're in love with that person. Like, there was another story I could tell you. Oh my God. A friend of mine contacts me. This was a long time ago. Like, I think when Facebook first came out, or at least when I first joined, she texts me, her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend took a selfie, which selfies just in and of itself, like, aren't you embarrassed? Because I would be embarrassed. Takes a selfie of herself, posts it on Facebook, tags him in it, the ex-boyfriend, and asks how she looks. And my friend is like, do you believe this? I'm like, we're not having this argument. Like, we're not having this argument. We're not discussing it. That is pathetic. She is pathetic, and nothing is going to come of this. She's like, well, he gave her the thumbs up. I'm like, what did you want him to do? Of course he did, because what is he going to do? But we tend to assign meaning to things that don't mean anything. So what happened with the ex-girlfriend in the selfie? Nothing. She got a thumbs up, and life moved on. Big deal. Doesn't mean anything. Anyway. I know, it's like social media has like ruined everybody's life. And Thomas, you reminded me one time I forgot Via's birthday during our first date, and I ghosted for a few days because I wasn't sure what the day it was. I felt embarrassed. I know, but you know what? You gotta forgive yourself for that. Like, I tell this story all the time, and I told this story tonight to Avery's dad. My grandfather was the kindest, most loving man that you ever, ever, ever want to meet. He loved everyone. There was nothing he wouldn't do for anyone. He came from a family of 13, of which 10 lived, of which 9 were boys. And me being into astrology my whole life, I was like desperate for their birth dates. Like, I'm like, I need to know how this family interacted with all these people. He couldn't remember anybody's birthday. He's like, I know most of them were born in May, but I'm just not sure of the dates. And I know my grandfather loved his brothers. I know my grandfather loved his parents. I know that he was one of the oldest. He was a great man, but he couldn't keep all their birth dates in his head. Doesn't make him a bad guy. Doesn't make him that he doesn't love them. One thing doesn't equal another, but we kind of are analytical and we think, well, if you're not going to let me do this, it must mean it's because of that. But it's not true. It's not true. Natasha, good stuff coming in towards my career in October. You could have new beginnings. And maybe slow and steady wins. The race life comes into balance and begins to move forward. Teamwork is favored. Listen to your intuition, and you may have some money coming in or more money coming in. Subliminal, is Pierre interested in me? Maybe a little interested. Yeah, it's possible. It's a lot of brothers. I know, and one sister, Aunt Mary. Imagine that. Imagine growing up in that house with all those brothers. My grandfather used to say that his mom would be making meatballs, like, you know, in that pan that you make meatballs in, and the boys would just be standing there eating the meatballs out of the pot. Mel, general. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders as life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And new beginnings are on the horizon. Now you may be planning travel. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I guess the thing is, and I've been told this by, you see the meme all the time. I had therapists that would tell me this all the time, like the don't jump to conclusions. You ever see the memes, like, don't jump to conclusions? And then it's like me and the person's doing pole vaulting. Like, that's me. Because I would be the same way. I'm like, they hate my guts, or they don't like me, or they think that I'm an ogre, and that's why. But that's not really, there's like, one thing doesn't equal another, especially with the social media thing, because, you know, there's so much of that, that you don't know who's seen what. Like, you know how, like, you ever post something and then, like, somebody thinks it's about them, and it's like, most of the time, the things that I share that come up, I'm just sharing them because they're relatable, not because they really are directed at anybody specific. It's like, oh, that's relatable. It's not about you. It's not about you, Karen. Relax. Like, did I do something to upset you? Yeah, you've done 100 things, but I'm not going to post it on social media. I'm going to tell you if you've done something. Or if it's not that big of a deal, I'm going to let it go. Oh, damn, Tanya, they don't know what's going on, but everything is negative. Well, that's positive. So now what are they going to do for you? What comes next? Well, I mean, it's good news that they haven't found anything, you know, that needs immediate assistance. They don't know. I'm going to follow up with my primary doctor. Okay. You don't think it could be a pulled muscle, right? No, pulled muscle wouldn't necessarily be a pain. Oh, my neighbor. You know, I got this ankle thing, which is then affecting my hip, or vice versa, however it's happening, although it's doing much better. Now I'm wearing sneakers. I'm afraid to wear flip-flops. It's a mess. And I'm a runner, so I can't run. I'm walking slowly. It's my neighbor. She's a few years older than me, but not that much. She goes, I lay in bed and every bone in my body hurts. I'm like, is this just how it's going to be from now on? Fibroid tumors and a cyst. But they checked that, right? Didn't they check the cyst? I would think that they would have checked that if it was causing trouble. Tiffany, general. Got the Magician here. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A wish comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. When you're clear about your wants and needs, you could be spending time with a Gemini or a Sagittarius. I mean, if you're in that kind of pain, I would say, again, pulled muscle shouldn't be like that, right? It's pulled muscle isn't pain like that, right? It's more like an ache. Oh, Dr. Sony, I did yours a little while ago. So are they letting you go home? Are they going to give you anything for the pain? See, sometimes I get worried with pain medication, you know, only because like if you medicate yourself and you don't feel the pain, it doesn't mean the pain ain't there. I had somebody come to one of my yoga classes and she walks in and she's like, I took a muscle relaxer. And I'm like, I don't think you should be here. And she's like, yeah, I'll be fine. But it's like if your back hurts and your back is still screwed, you didn't fix the problem, but you medicated it. Now you're going to go and do the yoga and you don't feel it because you took a pain pill. Like that kind of makes me nervous. At least if you feel the pain, you're aware that there's something there. They're letting you go home. Okay. They're not giving you anything? Like a leave or something? Misha, general. May have money coming in, finances could be improving, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A wish comes true. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relieved. Hi, Andrea. He apologized, saying he just doesn't know why I'm in pain. 600 grams of Motrin. Okay. Tanya, general for the next 5. Well, your luck is changing for the better. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. The world is at your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off. That may be around this problem. Like, obviously, don't give up. Find an answer. And I think you will. Now, where are you? You're the ER or you went to urgent care? Let me look. The hospital. Andrea, what's coming in between Sophia and me? Oh, urgent care. Okay. Things look a little slow. It looks like there may be distance between the two of you. I would suggest reaching out. You have communication coming in. But if you have not heard from her, I would reach out to her rather than waiting. All right, let's see what your doctor says. You have an appointment coming up, right? Didn't you say that? A couple of days? Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Okay, good, good. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Could be, could be. I'm almost wondering now, this just popped into my head. It's funny that you said that. Because remember how we were talking earlier about cramps? I'm wondering if it's hormonal. Could it possibly be something that's hormonal? Like fluctuating hormones causing that kind of like cramping pain. Well, I hope you feel better. You know, like these fucking hormones. Oh, you're welcome. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? All right, then I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tanya, keep us posted on how you're doing. I'll be on in the morning, hopefully, if it all goes well. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later.